How to build a computer. Step 0. Plan and test. Choose the components you're going to use based on your requirements. Computer case, motherboard, processor or CPU, memory or RAM, graphics card or GPU, hard drives, optical drive, CD or DVD, power supply, cooling fan, monitor, keyboard, mouse. Test each component to make sure it powers on before building the computer. Step 1. Mount the motherboard. Take the case and open it up. Snap the motherboard into place in a rectangular space in the back of your case where this should go. Step 2. Install the processor, CPU, and the cooling unit. Find the corner of your motherboard where the CPU socket is. This will be the same size as the CPU. The CPU is inserted into the socket pin side down. Set your cooler on top of your processor to install it. A large fan sits on top of the CPU to help disperse heat because the CPU heats up when it's processing at capacity. Step 3. Install the memory, RAM. Installing RAM is simple. Find the RAM sockets on your motherboard, line up the RAM sticks with the socket, and press the RAM down into place. Step 4. Install the hard drive. From the open case, pull the hard drive bay out and put the drive into it. Install it in the computer case. Use the middle bay to install the hard drive so it has enough space for cooling. If you're using multiple hard drives, it's usually a good idea to leave some open space between them. That is, putting them in the first and third bays instead of first and second. This allows for more airflow between them and will help keep them running cool. Step 5. Install the optical drive. Pull out one of the 5.25-inch drive bays and slide in the optical drive to install it into the computer case. Step 6. Mount the power supply. Once everything else is in, it's time to install the power supply in a big rectangular hole on the back of your case. Close the case. Step 7. Connect the monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Plug in the monitor, keyboard, and mouse into the computer. Step 8. Turn on the computer. When you're done, plug in the power cable in the back and press the power button on the front of your case. If all goes well, your computer should turn on. Then you should see what's called the post-test screen on your monitor. From there, you should see the BIOS setup by pressing a key on your keyboard, usually the delete key. Now you've successfully built a functioning computer. Congratulations!